Hello YouTube, it's DukeConrad1 and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a burnt down house, as that is something that is a pretty nice detail to add around your builds. Maybe you're building maybe it's your village has just been attacked, or maybe you want to add some detail around your main build and you thought it'd be a cool idea to add in a burnt down house. Who knows? There's a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. What am I saying? There's a lot of possibilities to making a burnt down house. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So first of all, I want to remove all this grass. So I got myself a shovel in my hand, and I'm going to do brush sphere air, and I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to mask 175 and 31. 175 is the tall grass, 31 is the short grass. And we're just going to go ahead and clear out a little section to where we're going to build, because building on grass is quite annoying. Alrighty, so there we go. Now we got ourselves a nice little bit of terrain here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do none. That's going to unbind everything from this shovel, and I'm going to do brush sphere, brush smooth and 2, because we don't want it to be too big, because we don't want it touching the trees. Because if it touches the trees, it gets all wonky there, and yeah, we don't want that. So let's just go ahead and change all of that over to grass, and there we go. That is a pretty good start. Now what we're going to want to do is do brush, let's do smooth, none. Brush sphere, 3, 3, and 3, 6, 2, and we're gonna mask the grass. So this is where the house was. That is not the brush I wanted. Undo 2, undo, and one more undo. Okay, brush sphere, 3, 3, and 3, 6, 2. I'm pretty sure that that's correct. Yes, that is correct. Okay, I must have been 3, 5 or something accidentally. Alright, so that's where our house is going to be, and what we're going to do is knock back the terrain a little bit so that it's a little bit built into the hillside. Now the house is going to be built along the style of what I'm building around here. This is actually part of a larger project, and thought I might as well make some videos of the other things around it as I am doing it. So let's just go ahead and change all of this over. Okay, so there we go. Went ahead and finished that up a little bit. Just got a little bit more to do. Just kind of throwing it all together. And I think that that works out pretty good. We want to make it look like the terrain is a little bit burnt away from the house. So like, it's not just like just around the house that's burnt. We want to make it so it looks like it's all kind of felt the effects of the fire as the house burnt down. And we want to make it so that this house recently burnt down. So this is the palette I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the dark cobble and the bricks. And I'm going to be building it along the style that I usually build along. And it's going to be just like this. Let's make sure that this is the correct width. We got to go one more wide. So I might as well go into the hillside just like that. And then we're going to go over like this, and I guess stop here, and then we're gonna go over like that. So we're just gonna make a nice square base. That's where our house is going to be. Now this house is mostly stone, so there is really, nothing really to that. It's really quite, it's just gonna be mainly the roof, because the roof is thatch on this style of house. So we can just work with that, make it look like it's all burnt down. All the supports and everything inside's burnt and everything. So right now we're just kind of building it up. We're making it work pretty much. We could make it so that it's a little burnt out, like the sides of the house are burnt out or something. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and brick it up a little bit. Now we want to use this brick right there, because the laced bricks at the top doesn't really work for what I want to do. So I'm going to do this really quick, texture it, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, there we go. We went ahead and finished up the detailing on the house, or the palette of the house, and that works out pretty good. That's kind of what I wanted to go for. Now what we're going to do is start adding in the things that make it look like it's burnt down. So first of all, let's go ahead and start making the ground into a mix of different types of materials that looks like it's burnt. So we're just going to kind of randomize some coal around, because coal typically has a pretty good burning look. We're going to make it look like it has some hot coals, because we want this house looking like it recently burnt down, not too long ago. So I think that that will work out pretty well. And we'll use some gravel, like around the base of the, just base like that. So it looks like maybe some of the stone has crumbled. Let's start making some little things like where the stone looks like it would have crumbled in. And what we're going to do is use some of these, yeah, just like that. I think that that's pretty good. Just kind of make it so it looks like the house is kind of crumbling a little bit. And yeah, we'll go ahead and make a hole through there. Just little things, just to make it look like it's, you know, burnt. Now typically stone doesn't burn or anything, but I guess it would get hot enough to where the stone would, I guess, expand and then fall over or something. Wouldn't stick together as well. Something like that, something scientific and cool. So there we go. Now we're going to add in some half slabs like this, just kind of randomizing them everywhere. Not really any order to it. Just kind of throwing it together. And we're going to make it so it looks like that's fallen there. And we're going to do that. And let's go ahead and change this over to another block, just like that. Okay. Now we have ash as well. Ash is a great detail block we can use. Now just hopefully we can find a biome. Oh, perfect. That biome works perfect. So then we can go ahead and do this. So this is actually a ash block that Monsterfish has made with the Conquest pack. And we can just kind of fill up everywhere that, you know, we can. Just like that. Just kind of put the ash block all over. Make it look kind of nice. And I think that works out pretty well. And we'll go ahead and do one here as well. And then there we go. So this is starting to look like a burnt down house. Obviously black wood also makes a pretty good charred wood. And we're going to use some cobblestone walls with a spruce texture. And then that also kind of represents something that might have fallen from the ceiling. Maybe it was some kind of support. Who knows? There's lots of possibilities. And we're going to add in little details like maybe a thing like that right there. Also what we want to do is add in some charcoal or some of this on the outside as well. So it looks like I had said before, it's spreading around, or the fire has spread around the house a little bit. Because we don't want it to absolutely burn everything. We just want it to be a little bit. Whoops. Don't want that. There we go. Then we get some burning coals again. Now I'm going to also add in some smoke to make it more aesthetic and work a little better. But right now that this is working out pretty good, we still need to add in some just basic coal around this bit. Alright. And I think that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just add some ash around. The ash will really stand it out a good bit, make it look a lot better. So we're just going to do that all the way around the house. But nothing really complicated. Burnt down house is not really a thing in itself. It's more like just a detail that you can add around your build. Or like I said, say if you're building something and your main build is maybe burnt or something, and then and then you have like a bandit camp, or maybe goblins, or some kind of pillaging, or pirates, who knows, you know, some kind of pillaging group that you know, causes a lot of problems. That would work out pretty well. But as you can see, that this is kind of how it should look. I guess also what I could do to make it a little bit better is add in some supports, like that's where the supports would have been before the fire. So kind of like that, and then like that, I guess. Make it look a little bit burnt and falling apart. Now let's add in some smoke. And some smoke should go only over the burning coals. So just like that. Now we do have black smoke, so we might have to make it all black smoke. I think, yeah, black smoke is actually the best thing to do. Let's just stick it all with black smoke. That way it's good. But that's white smoke. I think we're just gonna, yeah, let's go with white smoke. I keep going back on things I'm saying, but yeah. The reason why I'd say white smoke is because we don't want to mess with these biomes, because I want the ash where the ash is, and so it's probably best just to go with white smoke. So let's go ahead and grab that white smoke and do that. Very good. The wind direction is going that way. A cool way to figure out where your wind direction is going is also in your shaders pack. You see how the clouds are going this way? That's something cool that you can keep in mind, is where your clouds are going in your shaders pack, or even in default, but I usually go by my shader pack. But this is Conquest of the Sun shader pack, and the clouds are moving that way, so I make the smoke kind of go that way, because that's typically where the wind direction is supposed to go, in a way, I guess. Whoops. We're using Jamsy Edit shader pack. Okay, so there we go. Let's just add in some more smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and do this time lapse it really quick, and I'll be right back, and we'll see what it looks like. Alrighty, so there we go. Now the important thing is to make sure that you add in the surroundings to your house. You don't want just a burnt house. You want it to have some sort of surroundings around it. And what I'm going to do is do that off camera, so that, because that is not mandatory to our current progress. Basically, that's the burnt house. But what we're going to be doing now is adding in like what the people living here did. Like, did they have a farm? Did they have chicken coops? Did they have a stable somewhere? Did they have, you know, that's what I'm going to be answering while I'm building my next bit here. And I think that that's going to really make it look a lot better. Just doing that because there was wooden windows here, like little fence windows. So there we go. But anyway, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick, and we'll be finishing up this video. Alrighty, guys, so I went ahead and finished it up, and I'm pretty excited to show you what I've come up with. So basically, what I've come up with and why, basically the storyline of why this was burnt down is St. Augustius Apothecary, 30 crowns admittance. And so these people, the people that were here were basically scandalous, and they would, I guess they would know something a little bit about healing people, but they were just like, they're basically stealing everybody's money. And so somebody decided to stand up for themselves and come out here, and like maybe their wife died or something, one of their loved ones died, and they came out here and got their revenge on the apothecary people. And so yes, they are not having a good day. But yeah, this is the house is completely burnt down. I got a little bit of a garden outside that wouldn't be burnt. And I got a little stable over here. It makes kind of sense to have a stable, I guess. Didn't burn that down. Didn't think I'd need to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you learned something from it. This is a burnt down house, and it's using the Conquest Resource Pack by Monsterfish, and I am on the Raven.org server. So come over, join us, be a part of our family, or our community, and would love to see you guys over here. But yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget that I have a Facebook and a Twitter that you can follow me on. Also, what was I going to say? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye-bye. Bye-bye.